So I got back yesterday from a holiday. I went away for 2.5 weeks. I went to Belgium. I had some things to do over there and had some people to visit and see my girlfriend and things like that. Um, I definitely don't regret going there, but yeah, I also learned a lesson while I was gone. Yeah, that it's not good to leave your homestead. That things will go definitely wrong, sadly enough. Let me explain myself a bit. Um, Obviously, I have a bunch of animals. I have my mule Idna, I have my 3 doggies over here, and I have a little herd of sheep. But yeah, something went quite wrong with the sheep while I was away. So while I was gone, half of my sheep herd disappeared. I don't know really exactly what happened, and I will never know exactly what happened. But yeah, let me explain a bit. So I live on the land of a friend, and she was here, so she was looking after the animals while I was gone. But still, I have my daily routines here when I'm here. I usually milk the sheep on the same time. I go and check on them in the evenings and all of that. So while I was gone, obviously routines changed and all of that. So the animals uh, get other habits, and also predators around know that the routines have changed. The 2 sheep I was just milking, those ones I brought over while I was gone to my neighbor, to Vera and Kevin. They kept milking them while I was away because Valerie didn't have the time to be milking the sheep every day and then making cheeses out of the milk and things like that. So the neighbors were kindly enough to do that for me. They were happy enough to do it as well, so that was really nice. But the other sheep stayed here, so the flock was divided in two small flocks. So after I was gone maybe 2 days, I got a message from Valerie that one of the lambs had been attacked, probably by a fox or something like that. It could be a dog as well. Um, and yeah, it was in a bad way. It got flesh wounds all over its body apparently, and it was struggling to keep its head up. They tried to take care of it for a few days, but after a few days it only got worse, so they had to slaughter it while I was gone. But then the other sheep probably again got chased by some kind of animal and escaped. I, Valerie told me they ended up here. They ended up here in the river. The wounded one as well, and that's the day when they slaughtered the wounded one because yeah, it was just too much. It wasn't able to recover, and the other ones got into the river. Anyway, she managed to get them all back out and put them again behind the fence. But then a few days later again, she sent me a message that all the sheep that were there, they disappeared, and there hasn't been any sign of them since then, and that's now like almost a week ago, so hopes of finding them back is really slim. Yeah, like I said, I don't really know exactly what happened. um, there's no one to blame or anything except for myself. I left the homestead and I left my animals with other people, and they did the best that they could to take care of them, but yeah, you know, shit happens, and it really sucks, because I've been having my bad luck with the sheep already this year with all the diseases and with the foods and everything. But I was happy to get some lambs, and I slaughtered one of the males as well, and that was all quite exciting, having milk again as well. um, but now, yeah, going from 7 sheep to 2 is quite a or to 3. I still have one male as well, but it's still staying at another farmer's land. I'm gonna go and get it back somewhere this week. But yeah, it's pretty sad to lose like more of half of your flock in a few weeks. Yeah, kind of feel shit, but it is what it is. I'm hoping to. So my neighbor Vera and Kevin, they have also a small flock of sheep, and they've been having lambs as well just recently. So I told them already that every lamb that they want to sell, that I'm gonna buy it from them. They're only gonna be selling males, but at the moment I'm even happy with buying males. I'm just gonna keep them for meat. I am gonna search as well for a few other female sheep, so um, I can get some more milk into in the future. So this year, yeah, I'm only gonna have nipples and or tripod and Bella for milking, which gives me about a liter a day, which is fine. That gives me just enough milk for making a cheese like every 2-3 weeks, or every 3 days, or yeah, just using the milk for other stuff. I like making my pancakes in the morning with their milk and with the eggs from here. That's really nice as well. But yeah, that's okay. I was hoping to get few more lambs with nipples, but now she's disappeared, and then also get a bit more milk from her as well. That's not gonna happen probably. I mean, chances are really slim that I'm gonna find her back. I still gonna go to some local farmers, ask if they didn't see my sheep, but yeah, like I said, chances are slim. So yeah, leaving your homestead, it's not always the best idea, you know. There's only really, it's only really you that knows your animals really well and knows how to take care of them. And you can ask it to other people, but they don't really know your animals. You cannot expect other people to take over all your routines and everything. You can try, but it's very difficult. Yeah, so Valerie, who lives here as well, she also has her own shit to do during the day and has to do jobs and things like that. So I cannot expect her to be watching my animals 24 hours a day. Um, but yeah, it taught me a lesson that you know that I either cannot leave my farm anymore, that I just need to stay here the whole time with my animals, or that I really need to find somebody who takes on all the routines that I do every day with the garden, with the animals, so that those cycles don't get mixed up. And yeah, that there's somebody always around. Even if there's somebody around, there's always things that can go wrong. But yeah, I think you can get those things down drastically if yeah, like me, I'm almost always here on the land, so I know when there's predators around. I see the fox all the time, so the fox can get away with it with a chicken, that goes fast. But if the fox wants to take a lamb or anything like that, that's quite a fight. So you would definitely hear it. So yeah, it is what it is. I hope to get my flock back growing again soon. Um, Probably somewhere next month or so. I'm gonna buy the lambs from Vera and Kevin. We will see how many they will sell to me. Somewhere between 3 and 4, probably 2 or 4. Um, and then yeah, I'm gonna ask another local farmer here if he can maybe sell 2 or 3 female sheep that are already a bit older, so I can start breeding with them again. And yeah, hopefully next year somewhere I have a nice big flock of sheep. So this is just a little short video to update you guys as well, because it's been a while since I put out a video. That's because I was gone. I was away to Belgium. I was working on another video, but it was yeah, I'm still working on it, and it's gonna be still a while before I put that video out. But in the meantime, I'm gonna start making my vlogs again from here, or my weekly or so videos. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little update. It's a bit a sad update. I'm very happy to be back. It's kind of a big adaptation as well to the weather. As you can see, sun, a lot of sun. In Belgium, farmers were starting to cry about all the rain. They can't really go on their fields with their tractors and their machinery. So yeah, it's a big problem over there. But here, so it's very warm already. I think today it's 32 or 33 degrees, and I'm coming from like 18 degrees or something, and with a lot of rain. So it's a bit of a shock to my system again. But yeah, I will have to adapt to it fast because summer is here. The garden has been going pretty well. Everything is growing pretty nice, so everything got watered pretty good while I was gone. I'm very happy about that. I can start harvesting things out of my garden, which is really exciting. But anyway, if any of you guys want to support me with getting over this and getting more sheep, then there's different ways of supporting me. You can either use the YouTube thank button if you want to leave a donation, but you can also leave donations through Buy Me a Coffee, which is in the link below. The advantage of Buy Me a Coffee for me is that their website doesn't take a big cut from the donation, while YouTube does take a big cut from the donation. But feel either way, there's also still the Amazon wish list. So yeah, thank you so much to everybody that's already been supporting me for a while, giving me donations and things like that. It's much appreciated. And yeah, everything that comes in now is just going to be used to get me more livestock, because for me that's life. I'm really relying on those animals to support me. They're giving me a whole bunch of goods, you know, like meat and dairy and all that stuff, which I really need to thrive here in this environment and in this world. So I need them. So I need to grow my flock big again pretty soon. So anyway, thanks for watching, and probably this time next week there will be a regular video out again. So yeah, see you soon. Peace.